Will the House come to order? Mr. Clerk?
Aloha and good afternoon. Today's invocation will be delivered by Representative Janae Capella. Will the members who wish to participate please rise?
Please remain seated. I wanted to continue to talk about love because love isn't something that just happens one day out of the year. It's something that happens every day. It's something that we share with one another every single day, because when you lead with aloha, you lead with love. And love is love. When you look around the world today, though, love isn't always what we see. Instead, we often witness people peddling fear to serve their self-interest. We watch misinformation being spread to sow the seeds of anger and protect the privilege of the powerful and the elite. Our society is in desperate need of compassion. To extend the theme of love and the theme of Valentine's Day, we need love. As the social activist Bell Hooks wrote, "The light of love is always in us. No matter how cold the flame, it is always present, waiting for the spark to ignite, waiting for the heart to awaken and call us back to being the life force inside a dark place, waiting to be born, waiting to see the light." It's easy to believe that we live in dark times. Hate crimes are on the rise. Another mass shooting happened this week, taking the lives of 3 people at Michigan State University. On the continent, discrimination against LGBTQ individuals and racial minorities is being enshrined into law, with some states moving to ban books that promote diversity and prevent teachers from even talking with their LGBTQ students about their experiences and the trauma that they have endured. In the face of such confrontations, we cannot simply see the light. We must be the light. We are standing in the hollowed halls of the People's Building. Each day, we have an opportunity to make history. And as legislators, it is our responsibility to make sure that the waves of history that we set in motion wash away all systems of exploitation, of oppression, and of prejudice from our shores, leaving in their wake the waters of justice, righteousness, and empathy. Love heals. Love delivers hope. And as Harvey Milk, the first openly gay man to be elected to public office, once said, "Hope will never be silent." At a time when so many people believe that restoring hope is a losing battle, let us remind them that all is not lost. Let us remind them that when all is said and done, love always wins. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Capella. Item 1, roll call. Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Ayu, Mr. Alkos, Ms. Amato, Ms. Bellotti, Mr. Chun, Ms. Cochran, Mr. Ganadin, Mr. Garcia, Mr. Garrett, Mr. Gates, Mr. Hashem, Mr. Hashimoto, Mr. Holt, Ms. Hussey Burdick, Ms. Ichiyama, Ms. Kahaloa, Ms. Capella, Mr. Kila, Ms. Kitagawa, Mr. Kobayashi, Mr. Kong, Ms. Lamosal, Ms. Lowen, Ms. Martin, Ms. Martinez, Mr. Matayoshi, Ms. Matsumoto, Mr. Mizuno, Ms. Morikawa, Ms. Nakamura, Mr. Nakashima, Mr. Nishimoto, Mr. Onishi, Ms. Peruso, Mr. Pirik, Ms. Poepoe, Mr. Quinlan,
Excuse.
Mr. Saiki, Mr. Sayama, Ms. Souza, Mr. Takayama, Ms. Takenouchi, Mr. Tam, Mr. Tarnas, Mr. Todd, Mr. Ward, Mr. Woodson, Mr. Yamashita, Mr. Speaker.
Present.
Mr. Speaker, 48 members are present, 1 is excused.
Mr. Clerk, please mark. All right. Mr. Clerk, let's move on. Item 2, reading of the journal. Representative Morikawa.
Mr. Speaker, may this matter be deferred?
So ordered. Item 3, Mr. Clerk, are there any messages from the governor?
Mr. Speaker, there are none.
Item 4, Mr. Clerk, are there any Senate communications?
Mr. Speaker, there are none.
Members, are there any introductions? Representative Capella.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Just a quick introduction for my incredible staff. In the gallery today, I have my office manager, Chris Caulfield. I have Josh Frost, my committee clerk, and I have my legislative aide, Mariana Monsai, and then also my high school intern, Hema Watson. Please rise and be recognized by your House representatives. Thank you for all you do.
All right, members, move into item 5, reports of standing committees. Representative Nakamura.
Mr. Speaker, I move to adopt Standing Committee Reports numbers 425 through 495 as listed on pages 1 through 19, and that the accompanying House bills, as may be amended, pass second reading and/or be referred to their designated committees.
Representative Morikawa.
Mr. Speaker, I second the motion.
Any discussions on STANCOM report 425? Next page, 426, 427, 428. Representative Garcia.
In opposition.
So ordered. Proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Once again, we have super high cost of living here in Hawaii, and we're adding to the cost of housing, making it more unaffordable for local families. 428, yeah. So for those reasons, no vote.
So ordered. Representative Pierrick.
428, no, please.
So ordered. All right, members, move into 429. Next page, 430. Representative Pierrick.
No, please.
So ordered. Moving to 431. Representative Pierrick.
No, please.
So ordered. Moving to 432. 433. Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Pierrick.
No, please.
So ordered. All right, members, we're going to the next page. 434, 435, 436, 437. Representative Pierrick.
No, please.
So ordered. Representative Garcia.
Same request.
So ordered. Members, moving to the next page. 438, 439, 440, 441. Next page. 442, 443, 444. Representative Garcia.
With reservations.
So ordered. Representative Pierrick.
With reservations.
So ordered. Representative Matsumoto.
Same request.
So ordered. Representative Martin.
No vote, please.
So ordered. Proceed.
I'm concerned about protecting zoning, especially agriculturally zoned land. Once it is developed, it never goes back. And so this would give the counties the sole jurisdiction over that process. And I haven't found my county to be very protective of agricultural land, that it actually be used for agriculture in my district. Thank you.
Thank you. Representative Hussey Burdick.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative Quinlan.
No vote, please.
So ordered. Representative Amato.
No, please.
So ordered. Representative Peruso.
No vote, please.
So ordered. Representative Capella.
No vote.
So ordered. All right, members. Moving to 445. Next page, 446. Representative Garcia.
Reservations.
So ordered. Members, moving to STANCOM report 447. 448. 449. Next page, 450. 451. 452. 453. Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Pierrick.
No, please.
So ordered. All right, members. Moving on to the next page, 454. 455, Representative Pierrick.
With reservations.
So ordered. Members, moving to 456, 457, next page, 458, 459, 460, 461, next page, 462, Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Moving to 463, Representative Ward.
Speaker, I rise in strong support
So
with
ordered.
a strong
Proceed.
comment. Thank you. Mr. Speaker, this bill answers a desire that I've had for years and years, and that is a diversification of the economy. This is low-lying fruit. This is creating the Hollywood of the Pacific, i.e. making the tax credit really competitive. You know who's beating us now? Georgia and Kentucky. Can you imagine? We're not even at their level yet, but we've got the most beautiful environment in the nation. Mr. Speaker, this creates high-paying jobs. It's pollution-free, so to speak, in that it's not an industrial smokestack industry. And it's something I would hope would start a trend, and I want to thank the author for introducing this, and I hope this sails through, and I hope it's a beginning for future diversification to, some have said we can be the sports center of the Pacific, if we get a stadium, eventually, if this body decides what to do with that. We can be the diplomatic Geneva of the Pacific, diplomacy. We have the East-West Center and the other in Waikiki. We could also be space tourism. The point is, Mr. Speaker, we've got to think outside of the box because, and here's the bottom line, we have half of our population is ALICE families, asset limited, income challenged, and they're working. We are the stewards, if you will, of this economy. And when we have half of our population, we don't have an economy this size. And this helps expand that economy. It helps good paying jobs. And it's probably one of the best bills this session if it goes all the way through. For those reasons, I hope everybody votes with exemplary enthusiasm. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, members. Moving to 464. Next page. 465, 466, 467, 468, 467, Representative Capella.
No vote, please.
So ordered. All right, members, moving to SANCOM report 468. Next page, 469, 470, 471, 472. Next page, 473, 474, 475, 476, 477. Next page, 478, 479, 480, 481. Next page, 482, 483. Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Pierrick.
No, please.
So ordered. Members, move into SANCOM report 484, 485.
484, Mr. Speaker,
Going back to 484.
with reservations.
Go ahead. Oh, so ordered. 484, 485. Representative Amato.
No vote for me, please.
So ordered. Representative Capella.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. No vote.
So ordered. Representative Peruso.
In support of passing this bill through the process. And I want to say that we passed it out of committee because it otherwise would have been tucked into the budget. And as this project deeply impacts my community, I wanted to make sure that there was a full and robust public conversation about a massive 243-acre first responders campus that Governor Ige had, in his wisdom, cut out of the budget last year. So for those reasons, I'm asking the members to please support this bill so that we can have a full public conversation.
Thank you. All right, members. Next page, 486, 487. Representative Pierrick.
No, please.
So ordered. Representative Amato. So ordered. Moving to 488, 489, next page, 490, 491, 492, 493, next page, 493, Representative Capella.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. No vote.
So ordered. Next page, 494, Representative Garcia.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Pyrick.
With reservations.
So ordered. Moving to the last StanCom report, 495. Members, I'll be calling a voice vote. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. The motion is carried. Item 6, introductions of resolutions. Mr. Clerk, are there any resolutions for action?
Mr. Speaker, there are no resolutions for action. May all others be referred to print.
So ordered. Item 7, announcements. Members, are there any announcements? Motion to adjourn. Representative Morikawa.
Mr. Speaker, I move that this House stand adjourned until 12 o'clock noon tomorrow.
Representative Garcia.
Mr. Speaker, I second the motion.
All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. The motion is carried. The House stands adjourned until 12 noon tomorrow.